Hello everyone, this is me, Mr. Evan Productions here, and welcome to episode 191 of Ask Mr. Evan Productions. So like always, let's go ahead and answer some more questions. Here we go. Alizook 2016 asks, Did you know that Ian the Peanuts and Sunwheel fan got terminated? No, I actually didn't know that, but that's pretty sad. Video Games YT asks, 1. What do you hope to get for Christmas gifts? I'm not really sure about that just yet. It's really hard to decide. But hopefully I will get some games and probably some other gifts. But you're gonna have to find out in my Christmas gifts video. 2. Do you like boiled water? Not really that much, no. It's flavored water with only 1 gram of sugar. I don't think I've actually had that kind of water, to be honest, because the only water I've had was regular water. 3. Do you like Western Steel Beverage Restaurant? I don't think I've ever been there, just to be honest. Daniel G asks, could you make a Christmas special of the Ask series? I will do that Yes, Daniel G, I will do that the day after Christmas. Yep, December 26th, which is this Friday, I will make it the Christmas special of Ask Mr. Evan. So that will come next Friday, after the 25th. So I'll get to your request next Friday. Forrest Rom says, still always rocking your Nike hat and awesome tiger shirt. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oops. Alright. Edwini, well, I have trouble pronouncing that name. So, apologies for my stuttering, but you know, that happens. And this user asks, 1. What are your thoughts on Jackbox games? I don't think I've actually played them to begin with. 2. What are your thoughts on Team Rex in Space? I don't think I've ever watched it. 3. Do you like CeeLo Green? I don't think I've heard of it. 4. What are your thoughts on Fruit Ninja? I think Fruit Ninja, in my opinion, pretty decent, I guess. 5. What are your thoughts on Markelius Tales of Ladybug and Kenneder? I don't think I've heard of it. Daniel G asks, once again, is it nice if the adult yells on the bus? No, it is not. Well, even though I'm no longer in school, but it's still not nice for the adult to yell on the bus. Redboy 2009 asks, 1. What is your opinion on the elf bullying the movie, The Great North Pole Elf Strike? I think it's a pretty decent movie. 2. What is your opinion on Gotta Catch Santa Claus? I think it's a pretty decent film. 3. What's your opinion on Elaine's films? I think it's pretty decent, I guess. 4. What's your opinion on Super Mario Maker? Super Mario Maker is a great video game. And I have played Super Mario Maker before, and it's a great game. And 5. What's your opinion on Flappy Bird? Well, I actually like Flappy Bird because I think it's a great video game. I think it's a great game to play. But to any of you guys that don't like, but to any of you guys that doesn't like Flappy Bird, then that's fine. I can handle your opinion. Step Down the Mendicant Tread asks, 1. What's your opinion on South Africa? South Africa, I don't think I've ever been there. Opinion on raccoons? Raccoons, in my opinion, I think they're pretty good. What's your opinion on Sailor 3? What's your opinion on Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon. I don't think I've watched her. 4. Opinion on Katy Perry. Katy Perry, in my opinion, I used to like her songs a lot when I was a kid. But nowadays I still occasionally hear her songs. Even though I don't really care for Katy Perry's songs that much. But I used to like her songs when I was a kid. When I was a kid though. Daniel G asks, favorite thing from Dairy Queen? I have so many things from Dairy Queen. So it's hard to name just one. Joseph Gilbert Reviews and More asks, nice Nintendo 3DS anyway. Nice Nintendo 3DS. Well, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. Anyways, here are my questions. What's your favorite Christmas decoration? Well, my favorite Christmas decoration is definitely the Christmas tree. Because the Christmas tree, in my opinion, it's really nice. What's your opinion on eggnog? I don't think I've ever heard of eggnog, to be honest. Thank you for those questions, Joseph. I appreciate them. Alright. Justice Romp asks, 1. Who is your favorite movie director of all time? Well, my favorite movie director of all time is... My favorite movie director is Pete Docter. Because Pete Docter is a great director at Pixar. And he does a great job directing movies. I think he's now the CEO of Pixar, I'm pretty sure. 2. Do you like Fanta? Yes. Fanta is really good. And finally, 3. Do you like Steve Harvey? Oh yes, absolutely. Steve Harvey is a great host of Family Feud. In fact, I might consider doing those Guess What Show I'm Watching Again videos just like you do. While making sure to give credit to Free Mental. Which I'll probably do that as soon as possible. Alright, thanks for those questions, Justice Rom. I really appreciate them. So overall, Steve Harvey is a great host of Family Feud. Alright. The next questions go to Alizook 2016. And he asks, 1. Do you prefer to be on Santa's nice list instead of the naughty list? Yes. I definitely prefer to be on Santa's nice list. 2. What's your opinion on Real Reels / live action videos for kids with Dave and Becky? I never watched them. 3. Why are the letters on your shirt backwards? For the angle it was on the camera. Well, that's because... honestly, I don't really know why either. Probably because of how my camera is set up, I guess. But I can try to adjust the settings so that way it can fix it. I guess that's just how my camera is set up. It's just set up. Yeah, maybe I can try to go into the camera settings and fix that issue. 4. Who's your favorite superhero? Mine is Superman. Mine is Batman. Because Batman, in my opinion, he's really great. 5. What's your opinion on reading rainbows? I actually don't have any opinions on it to begin with. 6. What's your opinion on Evan Cat Lawyer? For me, I hate him because he makes absurd videos out of cartoon characters. I also hate him as well. And I've never subscribed to that user to begin with. 7. What's your opinion on Sesame Street? Sesame Street it's actually one of my favorite childhood shows. Because I used to watch Sesame Street all the time when I was a kid. So yeah. But to any of you guys that doesn't like Sesame Street, then that's fine. I can handle your opinion. 8. What's your opinion on God Rocks? God Rocks, in my opinion, I think it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent film, if that's a film. 9. What's your opinion on Christmas Chronicles? For me, I love it. My favorite scene is when Santa sings Santa Claus is back to town while he's in jail, because that scene is so funny. Yeah, same here. I just like that scene so much when Santa sings while he's in jail. That's a funny scene from Christmas Chronicles. Yeah. 10. Did you ever get to meet Santa or sit on his lap when you were little? I did, yes. I actually got to meet Santa and sit on his lap. Because that's what kids do every Christmas. And that's pretty common. And it's actually very common. 11. Are you going to make next week's episode of Ask Mr. Evan a Christmas special? Yes, I am. Because next Friday is December 26th. And that will be a Christmas special. Yes. So that bad videos that even got Lever made is he make videos of Sanjay and Craig, burns Louie, burns Bluey, Cookie Monsters gives Bluey chocolate, Bowser burns Daniel Tiger, Frog yells at Bingo, Thomas tells Daniel Tiger to shut up, and he even also bashed people's opinions on shows they like. So yeah, he is a bad user. Exactly, Alizook. Like, even Gut Lover is a really bad user. He should not be on YouTube, because he did really bad stuff to our favorite because he bashed our opinions on our favorite shows that we like. And that's not really nice. That's not nice of him to do that. So yeah, thank you for those questions, Alice. Thank you for those questions, Alice Zook. I really appreciate them. Alright. The next questions go to South Park Corner 2009. And he asks, 1. What do you want for Christmas? Probably some games and probably some accessories. But it's really hard to decide. And I'm gonna show you my Christmas gifts whenever Christmas gets here. I'll make sure to make a video on it. But if not, then that's fine. 2. Could you title one of your upcoming Ask Mr. Evan videos as a Christmas special? I'm going to do that on December 26th. And that will be episode 192. And that will be the Christmas special. Yup, December the 26th. That's when I'm going to be doing the Christmas special. It's on the 26th, next Friday. 3. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Well, my favorite Christmas movie is The Polar Express. And that has been my favorite Christmas movie since I was a kid, and I still love it today. 4. Did you get any snow in your area? I did, yes. And yeah, I did get snow in my area, and I believe snow, I think it's pretty good, I guess. Pado Q5H asks, 1. What's your opinion on Donkey Kong Country? Pretty decent, I guess. 2. Sorry about that. That was just my mother. But anyways, 2. What's your opinion on the Audio Bump Studios? I think it's a pretty good studio. 3. What's your opinion on High Z Productions? I think it's a pretty good production company. 4. What's your opinion on Husky by the Gig? I think it's pretty good. 5. What's your opinion on Royal Tangenti? Whatever you pronounce that? Never heard of it. Alexis does Roblox and Go Anime asks, 1. Do you think smoking cigarettes is bad for their health? Yes, it is. And people should not really smoke, because I don't smoke, and that's good. 2. Should I drink beer or water? You should definitely drink water, because water is really good for you. So I suggest you drink some water. So I suggest that you drink some water, because water is really healthy for you. 3. What's your opinion on the Polar Express? it's a great movie from 2004. And in fact, The Polar Express is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. 4. What's your opinion on Domino's Pizza? Pretty good. It's a pretty good pizza restaurant. 5. What's your opinion on the SpongeBob-themed Burger King? Oh, you mean that... Oh, you're talking about the SpongeBob Burger King commercial in honor of the new movie called The Search for SquarePants. I think it's a pretty decent ad. And in fact, it is a SpongeBob franchise. And in fact, The Search for SquarePants movie, it just came out today, December the 19th. To any fans of SpongeBob out there, if you haven't seen the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants yet, then feel free to check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Or if you don't plan on seeing the SpongeBob movie The Search for SquarePants, then that's okay. I can handle your opinion. 6. What's your opinion on Stimmy Sodor from Thomas and Friends? I think it's a pretty decent location. 7. What's your opinion on Total Drama Island? Total Drama Island, I think it's pretty good. 8. What's your opinion on Cars 2, and Cars 3? As for Cars 2, I mean, Cars 2 is a pretty decent Pixar movie, but it's not one of Pixar's best. So I'm going to stick with Cars and Cars 3. So I'm going to stick with the first film and the third film. Because the first Cars film and the third Cars film, they're both great movies from Pixar. But for Cars 2, pretty decent. It's a decent Pixar movie from 2011, but it's not one of Pixar's best. But it's not one of Pixar's best movies. 9. What's your opinion on Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde? They're pretty good characters from Zootopia, and the sequel, Zootopia 2. 10. What's your opinion on Nelly chasing Pumbaa scene from The Lion King 1994? It's a pretty good scene. The next question goes to Daniel J. once again, and he asks, 1. You like Fanta? Yes, I like Fanta because Fanta is a great drink. 2. What's your opinion on Ford King Ranch? I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. 3. Do you like the Ford Execution? It's an SUV. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a pretty decent vehicle. 4. Opinion on Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, in my opinion, I think it's a pretty decent drink, I guess. Even though I've never had it before. 5. Opinion on Outback Steakhouse. I don't think I've ever been there, to be honest, but maybe someday I'm gonna have to try and go there. You like Longhorn Steakhouse, and have you ever been there? I might have been there once. If I haven't been there, then I'm definitely gonna have to go there someday. You excited for Santa? Yes. Santa is really great. And in fact, I believe in Santa Claus. Despite that I am 20 years old. So yeah. Nickelodeon Fan 3.0 asks, 1. What are your thoughts on Wildly Park nowadays? For me, I like that show. Let me look that up real quick and see what that show is. Well, for me, I've never actually heard of this show to begin with. This question's a good one. 2. Do you hate Blue's Clues and You? For me, I do. Yes. 2. Do you hate Blue's Clues and You? Yes. Absolutely, because Blue's Clues and You, it's not really a good reboot to Blue's Clues. So, I'm gonna stick with the original Blue's Clues. Because the original Blue's Clues series from 1996 is way better than Blue's Clues and You. Just with the Steve episodes. The Joe episodes are fine. The Joe episodes are fine, but I just like the Steve episodes better. Alright. Last questions. From Backyard Against Little Einstein's F. And this user asks, 1. What is your thoughts on Kesha? Fine, she is a great singer. She's a pretty decent singer in my opinion. 2. What is your thoughts on Lady Gaga? She's a really great singer in my opinion. 3. Do you hate Normal from Garfield? Yes, I absolutely do. 4. Do you hate Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory? Yes, because Nature Cat is a great show. 5. Do you hate Sid Phillips from Toy Story? Yes, I absolutely do. He is a bad character and he's horrible. 6. Do you hate Hobbit from A Bug's Life? Yes. 7. Do you hate Nickelodeon nowadays? I really hate Nickelodeon nowadays because they keep airing The Loud House non-stop and having bad shows like The Really Loud House, Camp Coral, The Patrick Star Show, The Very Odd Parents, and The Casa Grande since Very Otter. Yes, I absolutely do because the 1990s Nickelodeon, it was way better. Because that's when they aired Blue's Clues. It aired in 1996. 8. Did you know that Nickelodeon blew it for making a Never Loud House Christmas special called Naughty and Nice 2025? I realized it. Yes. This special is even worse than a really haunted Loud House. This is the worst Christmas special ever. I agree with you. Because Blue's Clues is way better than The Loud House. Daniel G asks, have you been to Chili's restaurant? I believe so, yes. Opinion on the smart car? I think the smart car, in my opinion, is pretty good. It's a pretty decent car. If you get a limbo, where would you go? Oh, I would go anywhere. I would literally go to probably the park. Because the park, in my opinion, I think it's a great location to go. It's a great place to go. Well, guys, that's going to be it for episode 191 of Ask Mr. Evan Productions. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you have any more questions to ask me, then feel free to post them in the comments below, so I can answer them in episode 192, next Friday, which is going to be the Christmas special. Until then, this is Mr. Evan Productions, saying goodbye everybody, and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.